what we were just doing right then. We're going to be doing it in front of thousands of people in Houston. I cannot wait.
We off to Texas. Going down to Texas. We're going to see the MADMAC.
Alright, what's up? We have touched down in Houston, Texas. We're at Napoleon Motorsports. You can see some of their rigs for their pre-runners and Baja trucks. But you think I'm mad? I'm about to introduce you to Ron Bergenholz. He is the maddest person I know. He's been a massive help in my career every time I've been in the USA competing in Formula Drift, doing film shoots or activations. So thank you, Ron, for having us down at your guys' shop. We're about to go in because Alec and Brendan, they flew in a couple of days ago whilst we were in Australia. They've been wrenching on the car, the whole bunch of stuff we wanted to change after Goodwood Festival of Speed. We've also got a lot of planning on how we're going to get all this stuff down to our activation point. And there's another surprise inside that is a bit of a throwback. So let's go in, Napoleon Motorsport.
Oh shit. Speaking of pitbull, what do we have here? We needed a pit truck. It's even got the New Zealand flag on there. There we go. That was my first ever Hot Wheels collab. It was with this thing. I brought this thing in California, stock as. Flipped all the leaf springs, chopped all the springs, pulled the motor apart, bridged it, custom rotor forms, did the graphics, redid all the stripes, and this was Pitbull. Hey brother, all right mate? Brendan and Alec have flown in early to change a few things. We've got a little cooling system here for our clutch, which looks quite nice. That just flows some air to try and get as much temp down in our clutch as possible, because that's what we were roasting at the other place. The tanks changed because we still had that oil surging issue. Yes, there's 3 tanks in here, so the E85, so it separates the oil from the E85. And then you guys have had the sump off too, right? Well, the sump plate.
And then we've modified all the pickup system in the sump, which is possibly an issue, so we're going to try that.
It's been quite a few changes, and a bit of a spanner check, go over it. Obviously everything tuning wise, it ran 100% at Goodwood, so we'll just let this thing cool down. The boys have just run it up and are happy with everything. So tomorrow morning we'll come in, we'll put the bodywork back on, and then we've got to figure out how we're going to get this all down to city.
So the car goes from here to MSR.
Correct.
What stuff do we have to take in that trailer then with us? Because we need...
Whatever you need for the 2 film days and the event has to go on the trailer.
It's impossible.
What do you mean?
It's impossible to put that car and all the gear we need to take in that truck. Yeah, it's impossible. We can take all our equipment in this, but there's no way that car's going in there.
So what we'll do, we'll just start loading up the enclosed trailer with everything that's, that I just mentioned, and then we'll come up with the plan for the tow rig. The joys of logistics.
Boys are loading up the trailer. Just prepping old Pitbull. It's cool to be working on this thing again. Because obviously this thing was burning out clutches, so we're like, let's build a pit truck. And then voila, we're in the States. Of course, why not use our old California pit truck, Pitbull. Yeah, pretty cool to have this thing back for a minute. And yeah, got some straps, got some tow ropes. We're gonna put all our tools and bits and pieces in the back. And a tow rope to be able to pull it around so I don't burn out my clutches in the bloody pit, just driving that thing around at walking pace. We needed this in bloody UK.
So we're not just here to work on MADMAC, we're going to take this opportunity. Ron's going to show us around Joe's shop and check out some of the wild toys.
Oh yeah, it's a car in a box. No problem. Can I use your shop? Yeah, no problem.
It was a plane load. Huh? It was a plane load.
What do you mean plane load?
Well, it all fed on a plane.
There was the toolboxes, all these tires. It was like, holy shit, what the flooring? You couldn't just buy the flooring here.
But I just asked Ron for a
The whole program, I was just like, what the dude? All right.
Ron's the man, I told you. It's my first call, mate. Going to Texas. I'm like, I know someone that's in frickin' Texas.
Thank me. Yeah, thankfully you know me.
Joe, he's the founder of Napoleon Motorsports, also the founder of Turnkey Industries, responsible for building some of the craziest, biggest race car transporters, toy haulers, campers.
He's like, man, let's go rip the frickin' pre-runner in his little backyard track, which ends up being a huge track out the back. It's all like proper berms, cut out jumps, tabletops, and then he actually threw me the keys, let me have a thrash of it. So it was a lot of fun. for a McLaren?
We're probably writing the same number.
Wow. Man, thank you.
Oh, good, brother.
Oh my gosh, this thing is a weapon.
And of course, Joe's got the holy grail of motion sims. So I'm gonna take this opportunity, gonna jump on here and thrash some trucks and drift cars. Yeah.
What the? Oh my god. Yeah, rotary brother. Hey.
And whilst in Texas, well, we just gotta go and shoot some guns. And of course, Joe's got a collection of some pretty wild custom guns too.
Merchandise, so we've got a lot of tees. I designed some fresh tees for this Red Bull show run, and each stop we're going to have custom skateboard decks, which will be a limited number of display decks. So these are all ready to go. These are arrived. We've got 50 of these, and so each round, so each display, we'll have some fresh merch for you guys. We got California plates and we got Japan. We're gonna have, the good thing is we got the 50 cal. We're nearly loaded up here at Napoleon Motorsports. MADMAC is on the flatbed. We've got Pitbull going in the truck. We've got all our spares and tools and everything we need. We just got to do one stop. We're gonna go pick up Mickey from the airport and then head out to MSR Raceway. Let's go. That's just the beginning. That's just the film shoot before the main event, which is Saturday. We're at Houston Green, the heart of Houston, blocking off the roads. Red Bull are doing the big show run, so same gang are going to be down there doing donuts and skids. Pretty much what we were just doing right then. We're going to be doing in front of thousands of people in Houston. I cannot wait. Car is good to go. Boys are just doing spanner checks, obviously fluid checks. We've got some other Red Bull stuff to do for Red Bull USA, so we're going to go do a go-kart challenge. We've gone from 1,000 horsepower freaking wildest machines to is this a 5 horsepower or 7 horsepower? But it's going to be fun because it's going to be slippery. These dudes are spinning out everywhere.
They had wheelbarrows for us to race it before.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, a race is a race.
I'm really
right?
fast in a wheelbarrow.
We've got a bunch of content creators, influencers from all over the states that have come out to meet us and have an opportunity to battle us out on the track as well. So it's going to be a fun day. And we've got perfect weather conditions for some drifting. Let's go. Oh no, saturated. That was so fun for like 5 horsepower. I don't think I've ever had so much fun with 5 horsepower. Look at that. Freaking like brand new. Flaming hot. Shit, my helmet. Poor thing. It's more fun, but we've got to go and unload the car off the flat deck. So we'll go catch up with Alec and unload the sucker. We're down here at Discovery Green. We're outside the Marriott. We've just done a little bit of a track walk, had a look. So we've got a very confined area. Well, we thought we had about 4 or 5 lanes because now all the barriers, we've got just over 2 lanes. So it's gonna be really tight. But there are some open intersections where we'll be able to do some donuts. There's a few holes, there's manholes, there's cracks. But yeah, it's gonna be sick. We're in downtown Houston and make some noise tomorrow. From skids in Auckland City to skids in Houston City, baby. Yeah.
honestly, like the way he drove, I wasn't nervous at all. Thank y'all for letting me ride with y'all.
Anytime. Very difficult, but very fun. I had to get the opportunity to take Paul Wall, man. We've had some amazing people run shotgun already in this. You know, yeah, just man, the fans are just everyone. I need a little cool down the straight, and there's just people friggin' everywhere. It's hot, but we got perfect weather. You know, the last 4 days has been rain. Houston! That's a wrap for Houston Red Bull show run. That was freaking crazy, super tight. All the fans came out. Houston turned it on, and for me, it's not just that I always talk about the entertainment value and trying to build these crazy creations to get out there and entertain. But I think the biggest thing that I wish I could get to every single person out here is inspiring them to chase their dreams. It's been a long day, and I've eaten a friggin' bacon and egg scone all day. Yeah, that's Houston. Houston, the boys are now obviously packed down. The new merch cranked. I managed to get a shirt myself. I ended up cutting the sleeves off because it was a little bit hot. But we load this thing up. It's going to head back to Joe's shop, and then we're going to jump into an airplane, fly to Las Vegas, have a little site check because that's the next location for this thing. And then the following day, we're on a plane to Poland. Drift Masters. We'll see ya. You.